Straight up. Wrist looking like it been dipped. Dipping that, dipping that, dipping that. Strip looking like it been flipped. Flipping that, flipping that, flipping that.
Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is BlancaEstelaBeauty. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a tutorial using the Anastasia Beverly Prism palette. This one right here. It is such a pretty palette. I've used this palette a couple times already and I really love it. I also love the brush in here. It actually works better with the palette than some of the brushes that I have. So that's why I love it. Since it is velvet, it was a little bit dirty. It had like little hairs on it and like little basurita, you know, all that shit. So I just got a piece of tape on my hand. I wrapped it on my hand. I just went like that, and it took off all the little basuritas. So that's a trick for you guys. So I already primed my eyes and I did my eyebrows.
I mean, they look ugly like always, but what are we gonna do? Nothing.
I'm also gonna do my face makeup, so it might be a little long video, but all my videos are long, so you know. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom you guys in so I can start on the tutorial. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my Mikado brush number E300. This one right here. And I'm gonna start off with the shade called Lure. This shade right here. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on my crease, but I'm also gonna bring it all the way up to my eyebrow because it is gonna be my transition color, and I like to bring my transition colors all the way up to my eyebrow because it is easier for me to blend out the shades later on. And I am gonna be using the brush in the palette, but that's later on. So I'm gonna start off by putting it in the crease and then slowly bringing it up to my eyebrow like this, just to start putting some color in the crease. And these are pretty pigmented, so I don't have to go in that many times. Like, I'm just gonna go in this second time and that's about it. Now I'm gonna get the brush that comes with the palette. And I'm gonna start off with this side first. And I'm gonna be dipping into this shade right here. And I'm going to put that only in my crease. I'm not gonna bring it all the way up like I did with this shade. Just so we can start defining the crease a little bit. I noticed that this one is good to apply the matte, and this one works really good with the shimmer eyeshadows. Then I'm going to get the same brush I used first, and I'm just going to blend this out. But I'm also going to go in again with the shade named Saturn just to bring back that orange shade. I do have to say though, this brush does shed hair, which is kind of annoying, but it's a good brush. Now with the same brush, I'm going to go ahead and dip it into the shade called Parallel, which is this brown shade right here. And I'm going to put this one on the outer V of the eye, but I'm also going to bring it halfway into the crease, but just halfway. And it is pretty pigmented, so I'm only going to put a little bit on my brush and then slowly build up the color. See, I just dipped it in a little bit and it's already really pigmented. So you want to be careful with that. First, I'm going to smoke it out on the outer V of the eye, and then I'm going to slowly bring it into the crease. Then Now I'm going to get the same brush and I'm going to blend this out. And then when I blend it out, I'm going to slowly bring it to the rest of the crease just so it can blend out, but I don't want it to take over the orange shade, so I'm not going to do it that much, just a little bit. So it should look something like this. Just I want it to look a little bit smoky, so that's what I did. So now I'm going to get a pencil brush and I'm going to be using my e.l.f. crease brush, this one right here. The name wore off of it because it is one of my favorite brushes, so I use it a lot. I'm going to dip into Saturn and I'm going to put it on the crease again just because I do want it to be a little bit more pigmented. It's a little bit light, so I want it to really pop. So I'm going to go ahead and use a pencil brush just so it can only stay on the crease and I won't make a big mess. And I'm only going to put it on this side of the crease just so the color can be more pigmented. Just like that. I don't want it too pigmented, just like that much. Then I'm gonna get the same brush I was using, this one right here. And I'm just going to slowly blend this out with the rest of the crease. I'm just going to bring it over like this. And then to really blend it out even more, I'm going to dip into the first shade first, which is called Lure, with the same brush. And I'm just going to dip it in a little bit and put it up here just so I can really blend these colors out. So now with the other side of the brush, this one right here, I'm going to go ahead and wet it with some Fix Plus. And I'm going to go ahead and dip this into the shade called Dimension, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to go ahead and put that all over the lid. Baby, I know you better. I'm going to dip my finger into the shade called Lucid, which is just on top of that one. This one right here. And with my finger, I'm just going to put that in the center of the lid. Like that. Just to make it pop a little bit. And then with the same pencil brush, I'm just going to go ahead and clean up the crease a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyeliner. For eyeliner today, I'm going to be using my Voluminous Liner Noir by L'Oreal Paris. This is one of my favorite eyeliners. This one right here. So obviously one week came out thicker than the other one. They came out really uneven.
But what do we do in this channel? We roll with it, okay? Just leave it. You're not even gonna tell when you put eyelashes on, so that's fine, you know? It's okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my eyelashes and get them prepped for fake eyelashes. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes first with my eyelash curler. And then to prep my eyelashes for my fake lashes, I'm gonna be using my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This one right here. And I'm just going to coat my top lashes real quick. One of my favorite mascaras. It really lifts up my lashes and really gives them some volume, which I really love. So when I don't wear any eyelashes, I usually just go for this mascara. And for eyelashes today, I'm going to be using my AZEREDO Cosmetics lashes in the style Exotic. For primer, I'm going to be using my Benefit the Professional Matte Rescue. This one right here. When it comes to my nose, I just go ahead and pat it in like this. I feel like when I pat it, the primer does set more and it makes more of a effect than when you just rub it in. And since I have the bigger pores around my nose, that's why I just pat it around my nose like this. For foundation today, I'm going to be using my Matte and Poreless by Maybelline, and this one is in the shade 228. This one right here. And I'm going to put it all over my face, and then I'm going to blend it out with my beauty sponge. I did forget to wet my sponge. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and just spray it with some Fix Plus real quick. So just like a little bit like this. And then I'm just going to start blending out my foundation.
Too much cash for the bill. I make a rap Mercedes. I can afford the latest. Baby, ignore the waiters. Pull up, we paper, we raging. No better.
I always have the hardest time blending out my foundation around my nose. That's why I like using a beauty sponge, because it's easier because you can just squish it and really like put it in the corners of the nose.
I have a pimple right there. I don't know how I got there. I never get pimples, so I don't know what I did wrong for God to punish me in this way.
And then I always bring it down my neck. So like when it's around my nose, I like to push it in like this. And then I just pat it. And that usually tends to work. For concealer, today I'm going to be using my Shade Tape by Tarte. And this one is the shade Light. This one right here. And I did get it a little bit too light for me, so I just put on a couple of dots, because a little bit does go a long way. And then I just blend it out really, really good. Same sponge. I'm going to wet it again with Fix Plus. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend that out. But I like to bring it all the way up here just so I can really sharpen up my wing. And I just blend it out all the way over here. You see how much sharper that wing looks? That's why I like doing that. And then I know it looks lighter here than my foundation, but that's fine because I'm going to go in with bronzer when I'm contouring and just cover that up. Now I'm going to go ahead and get my air spun. I'm going to pack it on the beauty sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and put it under my eye and bake my under eye. I like to set it in patty motions like this, just because I feel that if you set it going like in circular motions or wiping it, it just moves the foundation around. So that's why I like to do it in patty motion. And then I like to bring this down like this too. And then I like to get the smaller side and just push in the powder under my under eye. And then whenever it's done, I just go ahead and wipe it away. And then after I set my face, what I usually like to do is I like to spray with some setting spray just so it don't look so powdery. So I'm just going to spray my face with some Fix Plus. Just like that. I'm just going to let it dry a little bit.
Baby, I know you better.
And then with the same sponge or with the brush, I just go ahead and pat whatever is left on my skin so it can really set into the skin. And then to contour my face and my nose, I'm going to be using my ABH Cosmetics Cyan Bronzer in the shade Totally Tan. This one right here. It looks like this. One of my favorite bronzers to contour. And then I always bring it like down like this. I do like to contour my whole face. So I bring it up here and then I keep it really close to the hairline, going all the way down here. If you can see, it's not lighter than this one anymore. It's just blended out. So that's one of my tricks that I do. So to smoke on my bottom lash, I'm gonna mix the orange and the brown shade that I put in my crease, and I'm gonna put that on my lower lash line. But I'm also going to put the middle shade that I put in the center of my lid, all over the lid, or all over the under eye as well. And for that, I'm gonna be using my clean pencil brush, which looks like this. It has no name. I mean, it has no number. I did get it from Hush, and it was only $1, and it is a really good brush to smoke on your bottom lash and to do little details in your crease. But I don't want it too dark, so I just did it a little bit, and I'm gonna keep it this light. Then I'm gonna dip the same brush into the shimmer shade that I added in the center of the lid, which is called Lucid, and I'm going to put that underneath that matte one. And then for highlighter, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Mega Glow Illuminating Palette. This one right here. And I'm going to be mixing this shade and this shade as well. So I'm using those two. For the ones who don't know